Hello students, let us continue our lesson of EVS 2, Evolution of Mankind. Let us first see today's thought. Live simply, expect little, give much. I am repeating, live simply, expect little, give much. We have already started the lesson. We have seen the evolution of mankind. First, Homo habilis, that is skilled man. Second, Homo erectus, and then the third we have seen Neanderthal man, or it is also called Neanderthalensis. So here we will just have a revision of this Neanderthal man. Next stage of development was Neanderthals. They were physically big and strong, more developed brain. Found at Neanderthal in Germany. That's why Neanderthalensis name is given. This is the place in the Germany. They lived in caves. Used big pebbles and flakes for tools. We have seen now they were able to use various sort of material available in nature. Their tools were more symmetrical and proper as compared to the previous one. They also used the flakes. They made the tools out of flakes to scrape the meat from the skin of an animal. Fix the bone on the wooden shaft to make weapon like axe and spear. This also we have seen how the axe and spear was made. They were able to hunt bigger animals now. So now using modified tools, more symmetrical tools, they were able to hunt the bigger animals. Used leather clothing and were mainly meat eater. It's by mistake written man eater, it is meat eater. So they were able to wear the leather clothing. We have seen they scraped the meat from the animal hide, that is animal skin, and the remaining furry skin, it was used as a protection from weather, it was used as a clothing. They knew the art of making fire and ate roasted meat. So they were able to cook the food. They knew how the fire can be produced. Previously, they have just used the fire which was readily available in nature due to various phenomena, and now they were able to produce the fire by striking the hard branches or the flintstone, and they ate the roasted meat. They also started using fire for saving from wild animal and to keep their bodies warm during the cold weather. Discovery of fire made their life easy. Their shelter and clothes. For saving himself from wild animal, he started living in groups and started sleeping on trees or in caves. Now wherever caves are not available, they have to live on trees. Otherwise they have moved to the caves. Their clothes were made of leaves, animal hides, that is animal skin, grass. Those were helpful for saving them from hot or cold weather. Neanderthal men. They had developed some artistic skill, such as making tools, painting in caves, or even body. Now we see that the people who were in the olden days, or even when we say nomadic people, Banjara, what we call, or Adivasi, they till date, they paint on their body. So these people also used to paint their body. They used to do the cave painting also. The proofs of it are still available. Some scientists believe that they also communicate with each other by producing grunts and other primary sounds. Now they were not able to talk, yet we don't have any evidence about the language development, whether they were able to speak or not, because there were no such evidence. Other evidence, that is material evidence, are available, but this oral evidence, it is not possible. So we can't say exactly whether they were expressing their thoughts using words or not. So grunts, they were producing the grunts and communicating and expressing. Grunts means snorting sound, the sound made by exhaling or inhaling by nose, a sort of what we called ghornam. That sort of sound they used to produce and communicate. So these are some of the examples of their artistic skill. The world oldest cave painting, it is said probably made by the Neanderthal men, and in the other picture you can see a man who has painted his body. When member of the group died, they buried tools, horns, etc. along with the dead body. They also applied red ochre to the dead body before burying it. It indicates Neanderthal has established some rituals of burying the dead. So one of the member when died, they used to bury. So this idea of burying, it was because one of the member of their group or family when died, they were having the attachment with that person, and they used to bury it underground to keep the body safe from the other wild animals. Because if they keep the body as it is or just leave it, the other wild animals may eat it, and they don't want that the body of the loved one should be eaten by the animals. Maybe some sort of ideas were there. So they used to bury the body, and along with it whatever tools that person used to use, they buried it along with the dead body, so that the belongings of the person will be there along with him. Maybe they are having some sort of ideas or belief that they will need it or miss it. They also applied the red ochre, that is, before burying the body was covered with this red ochre. In the picture I have shown you, it is earthen pigment. You might be knowing it, it is called geru in Hindi and Marathi. We also use it to paint the various articles or the vessels, mud vessels. It is a natural red mud. It is called geru. So body was painted with the geru or red ochre before burying. So this indicate, all these things give us indication that maybe now these Neanderthals are having the thinking brain. They can imagine. So they have started with certain rituals as one of such rituals of burying the dead. So some other rituals may be followed by them. In the course of time, some group of Neanderthals migrated up to the continent of Europe and Asia. So in search of food, they were living the nomadic life. They were moving from place to place in search of food and also to protect themselves. So in this way, while migrating, some of the groups have moved to the continents of Europe and Asia. So naturally the environment was very different from the Germany or the Neanderthal. So they have adopted themselves accordingly. They have adapted the new way of life because geographical conditions were different, food availability was different. So accordingly they have changed their lifestyle. So accordingly they modified their tools, and it took place over thousands of years. So Neanderthals, when they lived in Germany, in Neanderthal, and when they shifted to the other places in Europe and Asia, this is not taking place in a year or century. All these events are taking place in thousands of years. So all these changes are very slow. Students, you always have to keep in mind that whatever we are learning this year about the mankind, about the evolution of human, about the evolution of life on earth, so these changes are not taking place immediately, drastically. It takes lot of time. It is very slow and continuous process. About thousands of years are required for that. So in this way, when they have changed or modified their lifestyle, their eating habits, their hunting habits, or maybe the other rituals, It doesn't happen in a day or two, or not even in decades or century. It took about thousands of years. So students, go through the textbook and read it till Neanderthal man. Thank you.